Yes, we're back. We're back again in Microsoft Flight Simulator. We're back again at my local airport, Kemble, where we're going to take a short trip from here across to Fairford, which, yes, I know is a military base. But we're going to do that so we can take a first look, well, my first look, at the PA-128-161 Warrior 2, that's a name, from Just Flight for MSFS. Had this plane in X-Plane, and after a few issues over the last few weeks that I think everyone has had in MSFS, I'm now in a position where I can actually hopefully record some content and my first look at this. As this stands at the time of this recording, I have yet to fly it. So I'll be seeing this for the first time, as you may see it for the first time. This can go well then. Grab that guidebook to me failing in MSFS, and let's go. So hi there, Steve here, and yes, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's been a little while since I've put some content out on this. Starting to get back into it myself now that it seems to be running okay. If you're new to my content though, welcome indeed. This is going out amongst other things on a Friday. Firm bus, flight, farming, tourist bus, all in a sort of rotation on a Friday. On a Monday though, it's something from OMSI. On a Wednesday, something from trains. On a Saturday, currently some trucking, going to be coming to an end though, and some random things on a Sunday. I am looking towards sort of streaming down or cutting down the content. So a few things rotating around. Yes, the PA-128-161 Warrior 2 from Just Flight. There'll be a link to it in the description below. But I'm quite a big fan of GA aircraft and a huge fan of stuff that Just Flight put out. I have yet to find anything that I just don't love. And my first non-standard GA aircraft for MSFS. And yes, here, as I said, at my local airport in Kemble, we're going to be making the short hop over to Fairford, which is only a couple of miles away, but give us a chance to look round it. So from the outside, it's just looking absolutely stunning. A level of detail that Just Flight put into their aircraft is just otherworldly. It really, really is. I'm just such a fan, a huge fan. It does look really nice. We're tied down to the ground at the moment, which is probably a good thing. We'll jump inside. And again, the interior doesn't fault either. I'm actually liking in X-Plane, we had the little pop-out side panel thing here. Obviously can't have that in MSFS, so they've replaced it with this tablet. We'll go through that in a second. But yeah, the interior detail is just fantastic. It's an awesome place to be. Right, we'll start then by putting on some electrics. And something that you may hunt around for if you haven't flown the plane or been in the plane, to turn the avionics on is a little tiny switch. If we remove this little tiny switch there. Okay, there we go. Why are you not liking my mouse? There we are. Little tiny switch there. To turn the avionics on. So we've done that. Fan we don't want to turn on, and we'll start it up. We'll go down here to our fuel, turn the fuel on. We'll give it some mixture, remove this here, and then we'll turn the key, and there we go. Okay, we are alive. I'll tune the radio.
Echo Golf Bravo Papa Traffic Sims 17 is taxiing to runway 26.
Okay, so standard controls inside here. Things as exactly as you would expect, looking rather nice. Really like the sound of the switch gear. We've got a 530 in here as well as far as nav is concerned, so should make it easier for setting up flight plans. You can pre-program into there and then just follow the line basically, which is what we're going to do. But this here, so we can now with this So if you want to just jump in and get yourself ready for takeoff, you can. So just jumping into the plane, clicking on ready for takeoff, it'll get you to this point basically where you're ready to go. Ready for start, it'll get your electrics on and everything ready to go, or just turn everything off, cold and dark. You can refill your oil from here, recharge your battery, disable the co-pilot. Auto fuel selection you can turn off. You can actually change the GPS, so we can go to a GPS 100 system. From there, dual GPS, so we got the 430 and 530, or just back to the 530. HSI you can turn on or off. Yoke you can hide them from there as well, so if that's easier for you. Equipment, obviously we've got chocks on at the moment outside, so, and our tie downs, so you can take those off from here. We'll take the tow bar off as well. You can add wheel fairings, which are there. I should take the tow bar off. Wheel fairings you can add on or off. I think it looks quite nice with them. And you can open the doors from in here. So cabin door and baggage door out there on the side. So yes, controls from in here is good, and state saving saves the state of the aircraft, so next time you jump in you are ready to go. So let's get yourself back in line. We will release our brake and make our way down. And typically, being a Just Flight aircraft, the audio is absolutely spot on. So I will put a couple of links in the description below as well as a link to the aircraft, so you can purchase it for yourself. There will be a link to my Twitch page, where you can watch me live on Twitch 6 days of the week. Flight did take a little bit of a hiatus from the streaming schedule, but is due to be coming back. So check out Flight and all other sorts of sim gaming that I stream there on Twitch. And also down there I'll put a link to the Discord server as well, an awesome community on Discord, so do go and check that out. Right then, so let's get ourselves down the end of this runway and turn ourselves around. We're actually at the wrong runway end to what I announced on ATC, but you can even little tiny bits of noise, look, that little bits of background noise that you can actually hear the rudders moving as I turn around. It's just such an awesome aircraft. I'm a huge fan of GA aircraft, and this is just, you know, it's just stunning. In the fact that it wasn't just a case of just turn one thing to unlock the window. You turn it and then lower the window, and then the audio increases, and obviously the visuals change out the window. It is just an awesome place to be. Right then, let's make our way. So it's only a short hop across to Fairford from here. Okay, throttle up. Bit of a crosswind. Have to do some compensating. I did just realise I didn't put any lights on because, you know, professional. So we'll go through the lights, providing we land at the other end, of course. Right, airborne. It is just absolutely stunning. From the outside, looking good as well. as well as is the scenery. A bit off track where I'm going. I can actually see the end of the runway over there in the distance, so we'll turn slightly. So yes, forgot about lights. Lights are down here. Fuel pumps on, landing lights on. What's that? Anti-collision lights on, and pitot heat is there. Because, you know, professional.
Rise Norton approached Sims 17 is type Piper Warrior 2 miles east of Echo Golf Bravo Papa 900 feet.
There we go.
Request flight following.
So there's our airport in front of us. Very easy. I'm flying hands off now. I've done no trim. It's just a very easy aircraft to fly. So if you want something decent that's GA, it just is, well, stunning is the word. And what a better place to fly than here in the Cotswolds. A lovely part of the UK, if I say so myself, slightly biased. Alright, runway ahead of us. It's just a little tiny bits of detail. It's just so nice. Oh. And MSFS just running and looking awesome. Since the last update, I have removed that other flight sim, never to return. This is the one for me now. You know, I'm a huge GA aircraft fan, and I really like having a variety of stuff to fly. You know, I like low and slow because, well, why wouldn't you with scenery like this around you? Yeah, 100% recommendation from me if you want a brilliantly modelled aircraft to fly in MSFS, then this is a no-brainer really. Being affected a little bit by the weather. It's not looking too bad out there. And in we come for what is hopefully an okay landing. 1 white, 3 reds, not ideal. And down we come. This being a military base, I don't think they'd have been too impressed with me landing, but that's fine. Didn't actually set any flaps either. I'm so good at this, aren't I? It has flaps. Just, let you know. Because, being a professional, reviewer that I am, a YouTuber, I've gone through all the settings. I wrote notes and everything. I didn't. There's the flaps there. Are there flaps? Yeah, it says flap lever on it, and there's your trim. There you go. That's that covered then. Oh, hello, I'm not looking where I'm going. What did you expect? It's in my content before. Honestly, did you expect any different? Right, let's get us. I surprise myself sometimes. Let's get ourselves on the off the runway. Not on the we're on the runway. We'll get ourselves off the runway at some point before we actually, run out of runway. I'm sure there'll be a taxiway coming up any minute now, where we can vacate. Otherwise, this is going to become taxiing simulator. Does sound nice though when it's taxiing. Oh yeah, we're actually at the end of the runway. That's a thing. It's happened. So one's guessing we can turn left or right. A professional would, contact the relevant party and then request where I should be going. But I'm gonna go around here because this is the way the line's telling me to go. So I'll just come around here. It'll be fine, honestly. And yeah, there's some things in the way. Oh, it's just park a forklift. Oh no, forklift's moving. We'll come around here. Right, there's another GA aircraft over there, so this is probably right. There's one just appeared in front of me as well, so that's useful. So we'll just park behind it. Here, about there. That sounds great as a place to park. Let's pull the parking brake. There we go. So yeah, a little short flight. Completely forgot about the flaps and the trim wheel. Anything else I've forgotten? Dome light we can turn on up there. That's a thing. And cabin air you can pull in and out there, which is quite a cool little thing. And I think that's it. Such a professional. Someone probably is somewhere who's a professional. It just even sounds good, doesn't it? We'll continue the flight, thank you. There we go, and turn that to off. Should we take the key out? Don't want to leave the key in there, so I might steal my plane. Hang on, we should put the jockey things back, shouldn't we? Let's do that. Chocks, tie downs. There we go. So the plane's not going to go anywhere. We've tied it down to something. I don't think they anticipate me parking here, but we've tied it down to something. Sure, chocks might have been enough, but we've tied it down anyway. So there we go. A random, my first look, and it actually was my first flight in this plane for MSFS. Because, I plan these things. There will be a link in I know. There'll be a link in the description below to where you can purchase the plane for Just Flight. And a thanks to them for letting me be able to bring this to you. I will be using it in future flights when we do some of the live streams on Twitch, so keep an eye out for those. Yeah, links in the description below to watch this madness live on Twitch, because this isn't a one-off. They're all like this. And also a link down there to the Discord server as well. We will leave that there. Hopefully some more aircrafty stuff and flight stuff coming up on a Friday in rotation with other things going forward. Let me know if you want to see more of the randomness, and do check out those links. Until the next time, if you have been, thanks very, very much for watching.